And welcome back to Toka Tales episode 4.1, the day before Xmas. And so far this day, we've taken some classes for which you had to pay. I'm not doing a rhyme. Screw that shit.
Bought a hamster. I don't know what you can rhyme that.
You had to pay.
And hamski.
Three. Okay. I deducted the money for the classes.
Good. Thank you. So, it's afternoon.
We're getting ready to
You're all
head to
sitting in the food court.
Hey, boss?
Go.
Did we forget one minor detail?
I checked the group. We're all here.
Yeah, Seafood's actually with us again.
Yeah, that was checked.
I don't remember seeing an address listed for Nigel's party. Or did I just skip it?
Maybe it's at his desk.
I hope not, but okay, it could be.
It's in the message.
Okay.
That's in the message.
All right, so
okay.
I just glanced over it, so I missed it.
Yeah, I did not mention the fact that each of them had a Toka point attached.
Okay, thank you. That's why I was a little curious. Well, I was worried about the rest of them. I know we already have our own Toka points to those places.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking kind of like, probably lost on almost all of you here, but if you ever played Second Life, if you get a notification for like one of the clubs, they come with a landmark you can click on.
Yep.
Same kind of methodology.
Okay. Sorry, I'm new to Toka. Didn't know.
No, it's okay, because, well, this is all kind of fill-in. It's re-adaptations and slight modifications of how it was done before, because it's progressed at this point. Now that we're talking a good 1,500 years from the original founding of Toka.
1,500 years?
Yeah.
How old does that make your ass?
I'm 15. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, this Toka's only been here around 20 years.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes more sense.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm like, no, I am not immortal.
This location of Toka has only been around about 20 years.
How many locations of Toka are there?
One.
So it's been around as
Oh, so it used to be in a bunch of different little places?
No, it used to be a marble in the center of Sigil. Of its own
But I
dimensional
mean,
plane.
you've heard in the chit
And that's where it was for the
20
first
years ago was when
1,480 years.
Yeah, it was from Toka.
Until nowhere got destroyed and Toka got moved and became real instead of just a quasi-dimensional plane.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't here for the beginning of Birth of Toka.
No, that's fine. I mean,
I was only here for...
Yeah, the ending of it.
Yeah.
this is stuff you'd have to like do a history check or actually talk to people for in order to get, but I'll give you metagame knowledge at this point. Your characters don't know this shit, of course.
By the way, I just want to say, out of game, you've come a long way from the first video I watched of you.
Most assuredly.
You've come 1,000% better, dude. Just saying.
I appreciate it.
No fee, you're still fee. We still love you.
Think about it. You're now invited to the adult game.
So
And this is
children
much
game.
more adult than the previous game, I'd say,
I was
overall.
watching some of them. There's quite a few times that the look on your face, you're ready to kill everybody at the table.
I've had moments.
I saw a few. I was dying.
Did you watch the old school? Like you watch the old days, the actual Reclaimers tapes? Oh God.
Yep.
See, my personal
I was a
favorite
much
are when I get to that point of, are you sure you want to do that? Okay.
5 or 6.
And the other great points is, for me, is either, are you sure you want to do that, or
Yeah, but we
Sam is going to
record
kill
those.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't we started
The sound
until
quality
Lydia
sucked
started
up.
coming, and then Jake,
Yeah,
and then
there's
after that we had
1,000% improvement on the sound quality.
But
Well, the first ones were just the microphone off of my laptop and the cell phone I was using as a camera.
And then it went to a little freaking bullshit little wannabe headset thing, and it only picked up your voice. Everybody else was just like a whisper. It's like, what the fuck? What are they saying? And then I turned up the volume. You'd talk. Oh fuck!
Sorry.
Whatever. It was funny.
And now we have the microphone that you see up there, my $20 special.
And it works awesome.
And I am so happy with that freaking microphone. I am so glad I watched that stupid YouTube video of
Me too.
comparing Amazon.
If you want.
I am very glad because the sound quality improved dramatically.
Yeah, this one here is right.
make it
It's the
look
same as most $200 to $500 mics.
I'd
And
all
it's
day.
$20.
I'd buy like 2 more just so we have spares.
So.
Well, I'm not too keen on buying more of them at this point. If I'm gonna upgrade, I'm gonna go for a different type of microphone setup with actual audio jacks and a mixer.
Yeah.
You know, do it actual studio style so you don't get the feedback, you get better mixing, and you know what I used to do back in the day. You know, right now this is literally 2 dash cams, a $20 microphone, and they're $20 dash cams. Okay, and that's our whole setup in my laptop.
Yeah, and a beautiful laptop.
Oh, I love my freaking laptop.
I love your laptop.
This was my Christmas present to me for the last like 4 years.
I hear you. After what you went through, you deserved it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah, pretty much.
In pain. Indeed.
Well, I was just thinking about the X, but yeah, we'll go with the body parts too. I mean, fuck.
Hey, physical and emotional pain, man.
All right, so anyway, back to
Anywho, enough about torture. Let's get back to torture.
Enough about torture. But let's get back to torture.
different time.
Talking about torture, let's find Aaron. Hate him.
I love our workhorse.
Hate him.
I love him. I love fucking with him.
It's so easy.
Yes.
So
He is going to like hunt us down. He's gonna be stupid and like try. He's just stupid.
It's gonna be our nemesis.
I'm gonna raise
dumb.
a little gnome one of these times, and we'll teleport him to his room, and all he'll do is ACG, ACG.
We'll have a chanting gnome. Oh my god. You know, I feel like we should go back as a team effort. We'll figure out a way to create this little illusionary gnome and send it to him. Like, I will sacrifice a Magical battery to keep this thing on active for the next 100 hours of just...
We're horrible.
purchase projection, Crystal.
Yeah.
Try building something that once my tinkering gets good enough, I can try to build something that can like just sneak it into his room, and then it'll just say things at him.
It's a repeating illusion.
Attach it to his armor. You know, since you're sneaky, attach it to his armor. So frickin' every time he starts to go do something, a little gnome pops up. ACG, ACG.
You know, if he doesn't kill himself, he's going to self-destruct in the most beautiful way. I'd stop. I can't, though. He's still my only blood.
Presence, he deserves it.
Oh, no, he deserves everything. He's still my blood, though.
So are you guys actually sitting at the food court discussing this?
Hell yeah.
Or is this all metagame?
Yeah, oh, no, this is in-game. No, this is in-game now. We've decided.
This is ACG. Who the
Wait,
hell's going to
ACG?
screw with us? Apparently somebody did.
No, most people have no idea what you're saying. The one person that listens just kind of looks over and shrugs it off and walks away.
No,
I don't think I'm that guy. I'm good.
My name's Aaron.
My name's not Aaron. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
And
Aaron's here.
Who's this Aaron they speak of?
with the cute little squeaking sounds and calliope music coming from the hamster circus.
Let's see if I could like teach Hamsky another trick. I want to see if we could like do like a backflip.
Probably won't have time for that, dear. That's hours worth.
Yeah, that's hours of training and
If not days.
yeah.
See how bad you roll.
And you have no animal training real experience.
Yeah, that would have
So taking classes.
Okay. So you see her, come on, Hamsky, do a backflip. Do a backflip.
Well, I mean, she would just be talking to it
Yeah.
because she doesn't move her mouth. She doesn't speak
Yeah.
like we do.
As the Warforged comes over, she said backflip. Oh, sorry.
Time to raise it. We now have an undead hamster. Let's keep moving on.
So you guys have been chatting now for about a half
That
hour.
was horrible.
Okay.
Some loader and then cook.
Girl came over and brought you drinks. None of you even seem to realize it because you were chatting.
Thank you.
Wave in the direction of wherever the front desk is. No desk.
Nobody seems to pay attention.
Basically, anyone have any ideas on what we want to do for the rest of the day? Basically, at 9 o'clock, we have to meet up at the Nigel for the Christmas
8 hours.
Xmas Eve party, so...
Well, I'm gonna go home then and try and enchant some of these bracers that he made for me.
Alright, I can transfer the money to you two who want to take some more classes. It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm gonna head back to the warehouse.
I need to go shopping for a ranged weapon. Other than Kyle.
Okay.
Because if I get one that's out of Kyle's range, I can use
So then there'd be a bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go upstairs to the sword and shield. Okay.
Yep.
And there's a Minotaur there today. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I'm looking for a nice ranged weapon, like a bow, crossbow.
All right, we have
Shotgun.
basic crossbow, longbow, short bow, recurve bow. We have this arbalist. He pulls out this really large crossbow. It's like a two-hander and takes...
How much is that one?
Oh, this one? This one's 10 plat. It's just basic.
Can I get some 10 plat?
It's considered a siege weapon, but you look big enough to... What's your strength?
21.
21. What?
You look big enough to be able to carry it. Although, not the easiest to carry. It doesn't have the best aim. Doesn't have the best effect. What are you looking for a range? We also have cannons. We also have...
Well, something that might go around, let's say, 100 yards.
Okay, we got that would be a longbow or a crossbow.
I'll do a crossbow.
Nuclear missile.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Unless you're looking for, and these are just physical weapons, unless you're looking for something magical. Then,
No, nothing magic. I just want something that where long range for me. I got a weapon I can use to do that.
right, well, this is a basic crossbow. It does D8 damage. It has a range of 150 feet. This one here would be 2 platinum. For another platinum, I'll give you 100 rounds. And then,
Is it +2, you said?
no, there's no plus at all to it.
Yeah.
Just let me know how much money you need. I'll transfer it all over to you.
Unless you want it enchanted with something, then it's a bit more expensive.
I need about, let's say 3 platinum.
I'll send it.
Because I put 100 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
2 for the bow and 1 for the...
So you take it out of the party funds?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just deduct it. So, how much have you put into the party funds, just so everybody knows before they start stealing money out of it?
There's over 1,281 platinum.
Yeah. We ask him. We don't actually steal from there. We talk to him first.
When you all look in the party chat, in the party window, you can see what the bank, the party bank is that you've put in the bank. So I was just curious, how much have you put in the party bank compared to your personal bank? So, and you said 1,200.
Yeah, we've all put very little in our own personal bank.
I got like 59 plat on me. I mean, that's like it. I have a lot of other coins, but
Using the company credit card, I get it.
that's why it's there.
That's why we're the
ACG.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to transfer from my funds 50 platinum.
This will
with
fire.
with the group.
No, don't do that.
50 platinum from mine.
Right. Keep that on you in case you need to splurge and we're not around.
Okay.
That is
keep
what
those your
we've been
petty
getting
funds.
from our jobs.
Yeah, this is
That's what
credit.
that's what all the party funds are, is from all the jobs we've done.
That's our paycheck. This is our pocket money.
Yeah,
Right.
any plat you have on you is pocket money, and I make sure you got it if you need it.
All right, well, I'd like to, and I'm also going to then change over my 440 gold into platinum.
Okay, so that would be 44 platinum. So a crossbow is what you really want?
Yep.
Okay, 8
I wrote it
gives
down.
you 1 shot per round. And it's a dexterity based. Anybody else? You're going back to the workshop. You're going back to the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two doing?
I work on my athletics and dexterity.
You're taking a class in athletics and dexterity. What dex? You can't take a straight dexterity.
Plus what dexterity?
It's a dex base, so whatever your dex bonus is.
Acrobatics.
So you want to take acrobatics class?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your intelligence.
Intelligence? I thought it would be dexterity.
No, because this is how much you're learning. Do you steal a candy beforehand?
It's too late to pick it, right?
It's in the pie tray. You can just reach in and grab one. It's designed for the pie slot.
So she could just like reach into her communicator to grab it.
Yep. You got the bag, grab one, put bag back.
It's in the party inventory.
I'm just gonna do that. Just like take
Don't even have to ask. Just grab it and go.
Okay. Now you have to tell him so he can deduct it from the
Yeah.
total number of candies that he has
Well, I meant
before
as
he
far as
purchases more.
I meant as far as her card goes.
Yeah. So, and he has like slot 1 has like candies in it. Slot 2 has I don't know what else in it.
She's just gonna
Moment's empty.
take one and like tell him that she took one of the intelligent candies.
Alright.
Alright.
So I just roll and it's like
Advantage.
So those days are not as nice as your old ones, huh?
I would argue with those
12.
nice dice.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next roll.
No. 14? Wait,
Plus.
17?
Okay. So the class itself, you don't really learn that much from it directly, but in the process of it, it's 17. Yeah, I'll give you a point in acrobatics. And what are you doing?
I guess if we're taking more classes, I'll go take more tinkering classes.
You gonna take another tinkering class?
Yep, I'll steal a candy beforehand.
Okay. All right. Roll it up. Intelligence and then history.
13.
Okay. It's pretty advanced stuff, so you don't pick up on all of it.
History. 16.
But a bunch of concepts do stick in, so you do get another point in tinkering. So, while they're taking their class, you guys have gotten back, and you were going back to
I'm
the...
gonna go back to the shop and I'm gonna start making more stuff.
Okay. So then what are you going to spend the afternoon making? What are you working on for your enchanting, and then what are you doing?
I'm gonna try my hand at making a couple of swords.
It's going to take you about 4 hours to make a short sword
And how long
or a
we have.
dagger. About 8 hours till the party.
I'm gonna just make one dagger.
Okay. So then, do you take one of those candies beforehand?
Yes.
Okay. Then add a D4 to your crafting roll.
Crafting was D20, right?
Yep.
And a D4.
D20 and a D4.
And you're crafting too, so you're probably gonna take candy. Just do it.
Huh?
He's talking to me.
Counting candy.
Study candy. They give you focus.
I feel like we're gonna have a standing order with them once.
We can order right online.
I know, I have them saved at this point.
Plus
Intelligence.
his strength and
Strength and
smithing.
So 5, 10. This it is now 5, 15, and 3 is 18.
That's not bad. Not horrible.
What is it?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Roll a D8 for me, please. Hi, Homunculus Pride. I had a pretty good Christmas. I worked most of it. He slept most of it. I don't know what everybody else did.
7.
7?
Yep.
All right. You kind of get lost into it. Okay. And as you finish making it, you realize that you've made the blade have a curved hook at the end. and it almost looks like a reminiscent of your candy cane, but as a dagger.
You've been missing.
So probably a really good skinning dagger.
Throw that at you, enchant.
Okay. And then what are you working on for the enchantment?
I want to work on regenerations.
Okay, so what are you enchanting? What object are you enchanting, and what is the effect that you're trying to push into it?
I am working on one of the races that he made.
Okay, which ones? The
We'll use the
high
decent
quality,
pair.
the medium quality, or the low quality?
We'll use the medium.
Okay.
Okay. I want to push life regeneration into it
Okay.
to heal a D4 per round or whatever.
Okay,
Something
so
along those lines. A basic one.
so you're a basic life energy
Yep.
spell. Okay. And how many hours are you putting into this?
6, and that way, this way it gives me time to get ready to go.
Okay. So what I want you to do is prepare to do 6 spell casting rolls.
Alright. With advantage with candies?
With the candies, I'll let you add a +4 because you're doing a crafting.
Okay.
D4. So plus D4.
So I need 6.
Yeah. And then actually do one at a time because you're going to add a D4 to each one.
Okay. We're good. 10.
And what did my blacksmith pull up?
And you got to add your spellcraft. Okay. Your blacksmith does not go up. No.
Not for one little dagger.
No. For your blacksmithing skill to go up without classes, you're talking about a month or 2 of crafting
Like I was making
stuff.
the braces.
Yeah. What are you working on?
I'm gonna take that circular projected air cannon-y thing that's in my inventory. I'm gonna bring it over to the Magicel workbench.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of retrofit it with Magicel to actually make it a mini energy turbine.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment then. For your 6 rolls, count how many you get that are over 15 and how many that you get over 20. Okay, so you're doing a tinker to try and attach a Magicel to power it?
Yep.
Okay. And how many hours are you spending on this?
7.
7 of the 8?
Enough time that I have to go and clean up before we have to go out
Okay.
and party.
Then...
I like to take a candy.
Okay, so do a D20 plus a D4, do 7 of those rolls, and do the same thing. Tell me when you get above a 15, for how many of those, and how many of those are above a 20.
And how many rolls?
7 total, 1 for each hour. Okay. You guys get back, and after the class, I think you go back to the workshop. Okay, and all 3 of them are working at their relative benches.
Do I add any personal bonus or just the roll?
You add. Do you have a tinker kit?
Yep.
So you add that roll to it plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Last one.
Anything that the 2 of you want to do when you get back and you have like 2 hours.
$19, $25,
Is that way that you
$11.
could practice your medicine stuff?
You would need someone to practice on.
You're just gonna scan the room for anyone.
There's an undead ram.
He's gonna do a double take with that. Seeing that.
Big fucking ram.
So you
Has a hole in
want
its
to
back.
spend like an hour studying the ram's anatomy or something?
It's docile.
Not really, because it's undead. So.
Well, then what do you? How are you trying to study medicine for the next like 2
I
hours?
don't know. Wait,
Yeah.
where's Timmy?
Timmy's not there.
He's my dad.
All right. So how many did you get above 15?
Timmy's not being okay.
And don't count the 20
He works in my
above.
door. He's under contract with my dad.
Oh.
He can't leave.
So how many were just between like 15 and 20?
One.
One. Okay. All right, so
1 under 15.
and then how many above 20?
The rest. 4.
Okay. So in that process, you have created bracers that allow the user 4 times per day to heal D6 restorative hit points.
4 times per day.
Yep. So it's 4 charges. If you want to put it 4 charge, recharges D4 per day. Sorry. So instead of 4 per day, I apologize. Instead of 4 per day, put 4 charges, recharges D4 per day. And then heals D6. So you have bracers of healing.
So what was
Congratulations, you made your first magical item
Yay!
with 4 charges in it. Okay. How many did you get? 15 to 20?
15 to 20? 3.
3. How many above 20?
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. You successfully connect the level 1 Magicell to it, so now it's powered and controlled by the Magicell.
Okay.
And with a little bit of tinkering and upgrading to it, you have now been able to get it to give the equivalent propulsion of roughly... Basically, if you add it to your cart, you're going to add 15 movement.
Dang.
Okay. Is he back from his class?
Yeah, I'm back
Yeah.
in class.
So can I have him help me mount it to the
Okay.
vehicle?
Well, he appears within the last hour of you working on it, when you're doing the fine points of it. So you see him working on this, basically, jet engine. Do you help him out with it?
Yeah, I'll walk over and help him.
All right. Make a tinker roll for that hour.
I add my intelligence and my tinker
Yeah.
to that. $22, I think.
Damn.
You're catching up at the end of what he's doing.
No, 23.
Okay. You definitely understand the tinkering basics of how it's going. You don't quite understand how the Magicell is properly powering it, but you can see that the Magicell is powering the piston that is basically driving this crank for the jet. So you have a very good understanding of how the engine, how the jet itself is working.
Awesome.
You just don't quite understand how the Magicell is coming or powering it. So yeah, you have a much better understanding of it. You don't gain any points or anything from it, but
Can he help me tinker it onto the cart so I can give it the plus 15?
you have an hour left before you want to leave to the party if you want to be at the start of the party.
Yeah, I want to be there for the start.
Unless
so
you want to be
I-
fashionably late.
No ACG. We deliver on time. We always have that rep. Let's
So
keep
we can
it
do it
going.
later. Not a big deal.
So yeah, I just leave it with the Magicell once we get it all ready to go.
Okay, so you have a jet engine on your table. What were
That's
you
how it
doing
should
for the 2 hours? Did you figure it out yet?
Are there any books in religion that you could read?
There are no books in this
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, we have no books. Sorry.
No.
We don't have much.
Is
just got
there a library?
the
No.
machine that Dad ran.
It's a large warehouse that has a whole bunch of tinker workbenches,
It's a very
a
bad-
Magicell workbench, a necromancing workbench, and a smithy.
Sorry.
And an
Building
office.
We got will be bigger.
Okay, with nobody working at it. And it's already starting to get dusty.
Kind of office.
It's a very nicely appointed office.
She's gonna go check out the office.
Okay, it's very comfortable. Soft music seems to be playing. There's a coffee machine.
He's just gonna
There's a couple
sit there
vending
for 2
machines.
hours.
Right,
You're just
I
gonna
mounted a
sit
random
there in the room,
That's
staring at the wall for
Yep.
2 more
I
hours.
discovered my really high medicine score.
Yeah.
Make a charisma and intelligence check for me, please.
19 for the charisma.
Okay.
And intelligence.
Yeah.
That one.
It happens. We fell asleep.
So,
Oh boy, what a wonderful office.
after about an
No, she
hour of
doesn't
hanging
fall to
out
the
there,
ground, she floats up.
okay, you realize that you're feeling comfy and you don't really want to go over to the vending machine for a drink. So you ask the hologram for it, and it doesn't do it. And then you start realizing it's like, you know, it'd be nice if we had someone that would actually deliver stuff.
Wait, she's gonna see if Hamsky can like go to the vending machine. Does it
God,
Upgrade. Bitch, get me a drink.
Oh, actually, no, he does have the fetch command.
Fetch Fizzy Whiz. Go ahead. Roll an animal handling to order it to fetch. It's going to be a DC 10.
No, you didn't make it.
Nope.
Yeah, it kind of looks at you funny.
The fuck's a Fizzywig?
No idea what you're talking about.
Andrew, can I make another attempt?
Sure.
That's better. 16?
Okay. So he goes over, okay, stares at it, okay. Now I want you to do an intelligence check, but this is going to be difficult. You're going to have to get over an 18.
Jeez.
It's a hamster. It's got to figure out how to use a vending machine.
It's supposed to go over and show him a few times.
Oh, dirty 20?
Damn!
Oh my god.
What is your intelligence modifier?
3.
Oh, because you know what? A hamster has like a -3. And I wasn't going to make you do the modifier. So, no, it doesn't use hers. It uses the hamster's.
Oh.
She pointed to the machine and said, bring me a soda.
You just said do an intelligence check.
Yeah,
Yeah, on the
yeah,
hamster.
for the hamster.
Yeah.
DC of 18.
So it's a 14.
Yeah,
No,
no.
50.
It's staring at the
No,
machine.
Yeah, 17 plus.
Hers don't count. The hamster.
No, that's what she said.
Yeah. So it's staring at the machine, doesn't know what to do. Okay? Mind you, the hamster is this tall, right? Okay? And it could fit under the machine, no problem. Okay? But the actual vending part where the soda comes out is a good 10, 15 inches off the floor. Okay? The buttons for it are much, much higher than that. And you're asking a 3-inch hamster to get you a soda from a vending machine.
Yeah. I wanted to see if it would work.
Okay? It's confused.
Wonder what?
She's just gonna swim over to the vending machine, pick up Hamsky, and use the vending machine.
Okay. You get a soda.
Oh, that's struggle for a soda.
And as you're holding the soda, you realize the soda weighs about 5 times as much as Hamsky.
Would have crushed him.
Yeah. Would have killed him.
Would have been funny as hell, though. I would have razzed him for
Guys, you know the hamster I just bought?
Yeah, she
my
was just
soda.
like,
just killed it.
Jason, so I killed Hamsky.
Yeah, that 50 plaid you gave me for my
go bother
hamster.
him with it. Just have him raise
Yeah,
it.
but it's the money that she used from you, so...
Oh, he doesn't give a shit. He would just be like, okay, well, then have him raise it because I'm not paying another fucking 50.
Death via physical.
It is gonna be an undead hamster now. That's just a reality. I'm cool with it.
It's Hamsky flavor.
He's gonna be a Draco Lich eventually. You keep adding
He's
shit
going
to
to
him.
jump in his own Gundam. All right, so, yeah, you have no luck getting Hamsky to get you a soda. Okay?
He just looks at you stupid.
There has to be an easier way, but you haven't figured it out yet because you rolled shit on your intelligence.
Well, his.
No, hers when her rolled intelligence on how to get someone to do it for her.
Yeah, I rolled a charisma, and that
All
was
right.
like a 19, and then the intelligence
So-
was in that one.
Now we're at the hour before the party.
What are you wearing for bracers?
At the moment I have my gauntlet on my right hand and just a basic.
Yeah, it's just a single bracer, not a set.
Yeah, I don't think this would work as a single item.
I could take.
Yeah, the bracer is a single item. When you get a bracer, it gives you a +1 to a +2 AC as wearing a bracer, and it's just one arm.
Okay.
I could-
I'll throw you one.
All right, cool. Make me look more like my picture. Because in my picture he has a
Which one are you
bracer.
giving him?
The one I just made. The healing one.
So you have a bracer of restoration.
No, I don't have to worry about healing him so much.
4 charges, restores D4 charges per day. Okay. And when activated, will heal you D6 hit points.
Gotta keep our squishy human alive.
And does that raise my AC 1?
Yep.
Sweet, I'm at 19 now.
The exceptional quality is a +2 AC.
You have the same AC now.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to blow it up if it
Oh,
didn't
wait,
work.
is your character the only human in this group?
Yes.
Yep. I'm a mutant, technically. I say human, but I'm a...
Warboard's human.
Modified.
Not even modified. I'm a mutant. I'm literally... I'm
Upgraded.
Electro. I'm Raiden. Like, my heart is literally a...
Metahuman.
I guess so.
An android?
Reforged.
No.
But they're like robotic humans.
No, but I was born organically. I'm straight up human.
Rehuman. Human forged.
Technically, but I was born human.
Yeah, no, I think metahuman sounds better.
Metahuman sounds better.
To steal from Flash.
There you go. That should help keep you alive if someone can't actually throw you a heal at that moment.
Much obliged, thank you. Sweet.
That's a very nice item. So what are you guys doing for the hour beforehand now? So you got a gift. So you gave him a very Merry Xmas gift.
I'm lounging in the office, ready to go.
Yep, I clean up, get my new bracelet on, clean it up, take it.
So you go up to your apartment, take a shower?
Yep.
Okay.
I will stand by the door.
You go into the bathroom, you walk into the shower stall, and it gives you 3 options. Shower, clean, purge.
I removed all my gear, right? Like, I did.
So far, you're still fully dressed.
Where's the blowjob button?
That's in the bedroom.
Sorry if you had to.
I clicked the clean one.
Clean?
Yeah.
Okay, the door slams behind you. Okay, the shower stall glows for a moment.
Also,
He's gonna get blasted from all angles.
Just as you're
by
about to
water.
freak out, like, oh shit, what did I do?
What a hit.
The glow dissipates, and you are perfectly clean and smell fresh of freshly laundered linens.
Oh, my gear good?
Perfect, shiny, perfectly shined, buffed up. You're seeing shiny, like, glints off of your pistol that you haven't seen shine in years.
At least it didn't say your ass.
Okay? The new bracer that he gave you is shiny and like looks like it's completely brand new.
Sweet.
Better than when he crafted it. Because
That
now
was a
it's
success.
properly buffed and.
So, as I leave my room, I pack a dose of the Goodberry weed into my little travel bowl.
Okay. And what are you doing, Faye?
I don't know what to have my character do because it's like she doesn't wear clothing, so she doesn't need to worry about getting ready for the party.
Just hang on the office with the rest of them.
Yeah.
You gonna go check out your room?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that she has a room.
Your room is the third on the right.
Okay.
But like this office is fine.
All right. And you?
how much I can do in an hour?
You wanna go get cleaned up for the party?
Sure.
Okay.
And then put back on the elf outfit, still Xmas.
You can just wear it right into the shower.
Yeah, true. We figured
Okay.
that out.
Shower, clean, or
Clean.
purge? Clean? Same thing. Door slams behind you. Everything glows for a moment, and you are shinier and cleaner than you can remember being ever in your life.
We should invite Aaron over to find out what Purge does.
I was about to say something like related to that.
Might be
Like,
easier to
pretend we're
ask
making
Nigel.
amends and be like, why don't you head into the bathroom? It's a pretty nice Purge.
Might be easier
If
to
I
ask
did
Nigel.
care about meeting his parents, then yeah, I'd be all for it. But I kind of want to meet my uncle before I kill my cousin. If that doesn't sound weird to say. Oh my god, the moral dilemma, the ethics of this comment. I want to meet my uncle before I murder my cousin. A guy.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, this isn't Days of Our
Your
Lives.
uncle married to your mom.
Metagame, yes. In game, I kind of think so.
So then,
I mean, no. Aaron is not my goddamn stepbrother. I will murder that bitch one day. He's my cousin.
Yeah, that's
How
what
about the two
family's
of you?
for, to murder you
What are
someday.
you guys doing?
I'm just waiting on the office.
I'm just relaxing, waiting.
It's a joke.
Okay.
Wait for everybody to get down here so we can leave.
Well, no, Aaron's a bitch. I don't want to be. He's not my
I'm
brother.
just glad we don't have to
My
walk.
dad's brother is his dad. So he's my cousin.
All right, so you're all well,
You gotta go, what, 20?
you guys are all
20
cleaned up. You guys aren't really, but screw it. Are you taking your gummy bear with you, or are you leaving him at the office?
I'm leaving him at the office so he can text it, watch it.
Okay. So the gummy bear and the ram are guarding the office.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna it on my shoulder.
Okay.
My sister comes everywhere with me.
My pixie I'm taking with me
Okay.
and keeping him out.
All
Keeping her
right.
out.
So you take the teleport to Nigel's?
Yep. We'll get there. Oh my god, Bruno.
You have a dragonfly.
I did just get my dragonfly. Yeah. Never
The
mind.
worst part, I actually finally
gonna
made
upgrade.
Bruno.
I forgot I had it.
That's perfect.
Yeah. That's sweet.
I know.
Okay, so as you teleport, you find yourselves at this gilded golden gate that surrounds this beautiful, what looks to be an entire small castle beyond the gate. As you all start staring around, the gate slowly opens, and you hear, "Welcome to Nigel's Palace. Please come in."
Does this look like your dad's?
Looks more like my dad's. Look more like my mom. This is a castle. Nice though.
Yeah.
I head on.
Yeah,
I lead the
so
group.
basically imagine a basic Victorian castle. You know, that's like a villa, almost castle kind of weird mix
Yep.
situation, like King Henry's.
Wow. So it's Victorian style castle.
Yep.
Oh, also I hand out hats to everyone who does not wearing one of the ACG Christmas hats.
As
So,
soon as you walk through the
wearing
entrance,
it.
all of a sudden the entire scenery around you changes from the beautiful green gardens with lush flower beds all over the place to everything's covered in a light snow with what looks to be figurines of gnomes and Santa around and reindeer. There's candy canes, there's Christmas trees that are all lit up with presents underneath them, and you see what looks to be about 4 or 5 dozen people walking around in Christmas type of attire, walking around. Everyone do a perception check for me.
Can we say that I have energy sense active so I get advantage? Okay, just want to double check.
19.
22.
4.
15.
16.
Okay,
Put med load.
there's a lot of people here. Okay, and who was the next one? The next lowest was 11, I think it was.
15.
I was 16.
15, 16,
19.
19.
22.
Okay, so 15. You notice quite a few people around. As you're looking around, you see a group of halflings talking. Okay, and you're pretty sure you recognize 1 or 2 from the halfling village. Okay. As you look further, you also see some of the delegation from Sing that you saw. You don't see the queen, but you see a few of the other people that you had seen around the queen. Okay, and anyone that's above this will see all these too. Okay, you also notice Nigel, okay, sitting far off to the left-hand side under a small tented area next to the largest of the Christmas trees in a very nice, comfortable-looking chair and surrounded by a whole bunch of people that are all a good head and shoulders below him. And that's what you see. Okay, and then you were the next one?
Yep.
Okay, as I'm gonna get back to you. As you're looking around, you see the head of the orphanage that you've been working with. Okay, and you also notice that she, the nun, so to speak, that you were talking with at the orphanage, is talking with who you now recognize to be Krampus. And they're surrounded by a bunch of kids.
It's gonna go up to the
Okay. You, as you're looking around, you see all of these things. You also notice when you look over to your right, you see Aaron with his paladin friend, the drow, dark elf-looking female, the shadowy cloaked figure, and what looks to be a small were-badger type creature. And they seem to be hanging around with a few other people. This very stately looking knight in beautiful shining silver glowing armor, who is standing next to the paladin that you've seen before. It makes his armor look like shit. You see standing right next to him is this beautiful long-haired, long red hair female dressed up in a incredibly skimpy Santa girl outfit. Okay, and next to her is another girl who looks like she's relatively pissed off and bored, who definitely gives like you chills as you're kind of looking over at her. And you also see with them a rather rotund, elderly. You'd swear she's a gnome, except for the fact that she's like 5.5 feet tall, wearing a red frilly dress with fur all over.
Gnome.
Okay. And this is why I waited on you, because you look over and I already know that you're recognizing some of those descriptions.
I do see that.
You see Aaron. You can't quite see enough detail to recognize who the females are or the other ones because they have their back to you. That's why I didn't say anything about faces.
Hmm. Is that Lucinda? She's still alive? The little, like, the gnome, the Trixie? No, what the hell was her name? No, it's not her.
No, Trixie's alive, but she's not there.
Okay. I'm just curious. That was a metagame question, really.
No, the big gnome, the 5 foot tall gnome,
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus.
Oh, that's actually. Whoops.
Hi, my dad killed you at his husband.
So, welcome to the party.
Off to a great start.
Huh.
So you're heading over towards Krampus and the kids?
Heading over to the kids.
Okay. The kids are all, you get there, the kids are all super excited. A few of them recognize you. You know, you've been helping them make their crafts. They're all in pretty Christmas outfits. The nun looks over to you, then looks back at Krampus, and then introduces you. Krampus, this is Kami. She's been an amazing help over the last week. She apparently works for the ACG?
ACG.
I'm not sure. And Krampus all of a sudden gets excited. ACG, yeah, I've worked with them as well. They do fantastic work. So you're with the ACG?
Yeah.
Why didn't you come with the last job I sent them on?
I'm gonna look down at the kids.
You took care of the good kids? Oh, that is excellent. You are way underdressed for today. Come with me for a few moments. And he wraps his arm around you, and you cannot, even if you fight against it, you cannot stop being dragged along with him.
The way I am, I'm wearing a hat. I'm dressed for Christmas.
So, any of you that are watching her see her being pulled away behind some bushes.
It's Krampus.
She's dead.
But,
I wave. Casual as you just casually.
And we'll get back to you.
We ain't stopping him. Sorry. We're gonna let you go. He won't kill you. You're under contract. You're under contract. You can't kill him.
Alright, so I
Krampus
might
just
just
stole our cleric.
Well, if she disappears for a day, digesting in Krampus' stomach, she'll be fine at the end.
She apparently disappeared for a week without you guys noticing.
Homunculus says she's dead.
Krampus can't kill her.
notice. We just
At least this time we knew where you were going.
So what are the rest of you doing?
We have 4 hamskins still
gonna
on my
head over to see
shoulder.
Nigel.
Nigel, I was gonna say, I let her go, but then I basically mentioned that I'm heading over to meet Nigel. Say my regards.
I'll go with you to Nigel.
Nigel.
Yep, so we'll
Okay.
go and introduce ourselves and say
Okay,
hello.
so you guys all go up to Nigel. Nigel is surrounded by people in very fine suits who are all holding out small chests and offering him presents and gifts. Who Nigel is just kind of ignoring them as they're all, please accept this in the name, and they're giving out all kinds of weird names. They're kind of pushy. You've seen this before, brown nosers trying to try and
like
get
my
favor for
dad's.
your dad and trying to bribe him to try and get better business deals with him in the future. And so you can see what's going on because you've been through this before. So you kind of feel bad for Nigel. So as you guys come over, Nigel peeks up. Welcome, my friends. It is great to see you here. Now, we have refreshments, we have games, we have festivities, and at midnight we have the gift giving. I hope you will stay for it. I look forward to giving you each what I have for you.
Absolutely, Nigel.
We
And,
might have to step out for a few, but we will return.
and if you're here, you'll probably get Krampus's holiday gift at the same time. He likes to deliver them at midnight. And then everyone else wakes up to them under the tree.
I'm glad we get preferential treatment, Nigel.
Well, as you could... Oh, he was here.
He kidnapped our last
Yeah.
of our
He stole our
members.
cleric.
Yep. We let him. We weren't going to stop him.
She'll
took
probably find a
seafood.
new deity soon. So,
Not going to think about it.
so how are you folks faring in Toka so far?
Excellent. I had a great time a few days ago with the Yule Goat. Thanks on behalf of the Beast Knights taken care of.
I heard. Fantastic job.
Also helped out Krampus.
I do ask, please keep the peace at my party.
Absolutely no intention of violence of any kind. I look at everyone. No intention of
We will
violence of
not
any
harm
kind.
Aaron, we
I'll
promise.
like point like
I
Yes,
wave.
him
I
too.
cross hand.
No.
They've been warned as well.
okay, good.
I hope he's smart enough to take a warning with a grain of salt. That just kind of coughed that off.
Any fight you wish to pick must be held outside of my grounds.
There will be
Can we
Outside
invite
from-
someone outside the grounds?
I invited you in. Does not mean anyone can or cannot invite anyone out. Nigel is the MVP of the campaign. I love this guy.
Right?
We love
We love
Nigel.
Nigel.
The information broker.
He just disappears randomly.
It's so weird because I remember building him. Like, I mean, when you want to talk about weird retro physics, my last OG character, I remember coming up with a circulatory system for the Bioforge, coming up with a Reforge concept design, and building this butler.
Yep.
He was a butler.
Now he's helping us at every turn.
Hoping. Yeah. So, how else can I help you folks today?
At the moment, I believe that we're all good. Happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation. Us on the ACG love the happy to be here on your request.
Fantastic. And folks, all of you brown-nosing sycophants, let me introduce you to the ACG, an up-and-coming new collections group and assault group that has been doing nothing but favorable actions for everyone. Feel free to look them up. I think you'll find that their ratings are pretty high.
At this moment, I'm popping out like 50 cards. I'm just like, we got this, we got this, got this, got this.
Okay? He holds his hand to you. This is an open sharing location. Anyone who is interested in you will automatically have you added to their address book.
Put it
Thank
away.
you,
What
Nigel.
do you mean all the cards
Yeah.
now? Just holding a
I
stack.
do not wish to recycle multiple business cards today.
That's
I'll have enough with wrapping paper.
understand. Put it away.
And maybe children again. We'll see what happens with that.
I can help with those.
For you, I would probably more recommend my backyard.
Sounds like a good plan, Nigel.
But that place is off limits for today.
No problem. I understand.
I do not need to deal with anything from there rampaging.
No
So,
problem.
enjoy the party.
Thank you, Nigel.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Nigel.
Nigel.
I must get back to my sycophants.
I can't help but laugh because I know what that's like.
They should wash their noses every now and then, though.
Let them smell where they stick it.
Understandable.
I make my way after bowing respectfully.
Yep. Live and let smell. Okay. So, as you guys finish up the conversation, Fee, Krampus steals Hamsky off your shoulder. Okay.
She's watching him.
Laughs hysterically at you. Okay. Says, all right, that's better. And then you see him pet Hamsky for a few moments as you watch little antlers grow out of his head and his nose starts glowing red. Okay. As he puts him right back on you, on your shoulder. That's better.
What'd you do to my assistant?
I gave him a costume for today.
No, it's not permanent.
He's now Rudolph, the red-nosed hamster.
She's like,
One of the stories Santa used to tell me before he died.
He's a good dad.
How that happened.
Okay. And now you're much more festive. Come join the show. So, I want some of you to do a perception check for when she comes around. Because you're busy talking.
30-20.
Nat 1!
Okay. You are transfixed with all the bright chests of stuff that's being offered to Nigel.
Nat 1.
You too. It's shiny.
Turn to walk away and immediately crash into the wall.
You turn around in time to see Krampus come out. Okay.
I'm just amazed that I pulled it.
And then you're not sure if you saw it correctly. So you kind of look away at the kids. And what was your dirty 20?
30-20.
Okay, you see him come out, and you see right behind him, out comes a slithering red and white striped
Kami?
Kami, who looks like a candy cane swimming through.
How did she not?
So I can, if I want to talk to her, because it's telepathically, I just kind of have to yell at her in my head.
Yeah.
Hey, Kami, how do you feel?
I feel okay. Look, I'm gonna show him Hamsky. Look, Hamsky has a red nose and antlers.
So do you.
Oh no, I'm not saying shit. I'm gonna look at Hamsky and be like, oh, I'm glad Hamsky looks very festive. I'm glad that Krampus could make you give a little more festivity.
As you look back, because now you're on your second take, and you're realizing, yeah, she's a floating, slithering candy cane with like sparkles coming off of her, and instead of bubbles where they were before, you see like little snow globes. It's like each of the bubbles have snowfall in them. It's creepy.
I make no mention of that. I comment that Hamsky looks very festive. And I just almost want to send a message to you guys. Don't mention the fact that she looks like a fucking floating candy cane.
And as you're showing them, you hear a jingle coming from behind you.
We know.
Looks behind me.
As you look back, you see your tail and the red, that you're pale white with a red stripe going down it. And it looks like the back of your tail is covered in bells.
Just gonna like twist herself around into like
Jingle,
look
jingle.
up her back. So it's like they go all the way up her spine.
Oh yeah, you have bells now going down your entire back.
So right where her fins were is now.
Basically, you know how your fins come out as little barbs? Right in the end of each barb is a little jingle bell. And your body looks like a candy cane.
She's just gonna start like wiggling her tail to like jingle.
Homunculus Pride says you never trust a woman scantily clad in candy cane attire.
So true.
It's not wrong.
Okay. You also notice that these stripes are going down your arms. Okay. Right down your nails on your fingers.
So is it like twisted like a candy cane? Or...
Yeah. You are basically a white snake now with a red stripe spiraling down from head to toe.
A walking, talking candy cane.
Yeah, basically.
He's got.
What about her eyes? Are they like the same seafoam?
You
green
can't
color,
see your
or-
own eyes.
I know I can't, but
You can ask the guy standing in front of you who's just commenting on your hamster. Who has made no reference to the
No,
fact-
you guys are a good 50 feet apart.
Okay. So I saw it from a range.
Yeah.
I'm just talking telepathically because that's the
But at a
only
dirty 20, you'd be able to see her eyes are different too.
You have to ask me, I don't know.
Yeah. You know those like peppermint Christmas candies that are like the
peppermint
red
ones?
spirals coming off from the
Horrifying.
center?
That is pretty horrifying. But yeah, okay, so you're 100% candy.
Drawn back.
And they are larger than normal, almost like they're
So you're a candy cane anime eyes?
enhanced. Yeah.
Okay then.
My character's had candy canes before, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna lick her arm and see if she tastes like a candy cane.
Yep.
Don't tell the children that.
Oh, I'd be afraid they're trying to take chunks out of her.
I mean, she only takes like half damage from bludgeoning, so I think
You
she'll be
also
fine if
notice
they,
that the
nip
bubbles that
her.
are around you always thought were kind of cute. Every now and then, each of them looks like they have like snowfall in a field in them, and when you pop them, it jumps out a little puff of snow.
She's just gonna go around and keep popping the bubbles around her.
So she's heading towards you, popping bubbles, and you see little puffs of snow go off in different directions.
I mean, the bubbles don't like still come back, so.
Yep. So what are you guys doing now?
I'm heading over to Aaron.
Okay, so I guess if I see one of my party, any member of my party heading towards my family.
Say hi and wish him a Merry Xmas.
No, actually, I don't even care about him. I'm going to see the fucking hot chick with him.
She's not there. Well, oh,
Yeah.
she is the drow.
she's the-
Is that the drow?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess as a group, once she starts getting close to us, I motion her to follow and I head towards Aaron and gang.
So wish them a Merry Xmas.
Okay. So, as you're walking over, Aaron's oblivious.
Also, I want to say hi to the Warforged Fire.
Okay.
Does anyone care?
The female looks over, sees you guys coming.
The drow female?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she slowly starts to step behind the Warforged Paladin.
I'll wave at him.
The Warforged Paladin looks over.
Oh, we just ruined everyone's
Okay.
day.
Looks over at the pretty well built armored guy in the glowing armor. Says something to him as you guys are approaching. He looks over at the group, shrugs. Aaron's still oblivious. The rest of the party is relatively oblivious. You guys are now about 20 feet away.
I try
The
to.
Warforged.
Hey, beautiful! How you doing?
That's all.
Okay. The two women, the redhead turns around, and the one that kind of gives chills up people's spines turn around.
The dress.
Make a history or insight check as you're seeing their faces for the first time.
This is how we do it.
Space roll or advantage? I do.
Yes.
Doesn't affect energy sense if I use. No, it's not. Insight would. Actually, do I get. No.
Not the type of insight I'm doing right now.
All
This
right.
is to see if you remember the face.
9.
9. You do not recognize Natalie, but you do recognize an older version of Mom. The black-haired, that chick that kind of gives chills up people's spine.
Hey, mommy, how you
Okay,
doing?
only now that you're realizing it, not only getting that chills up your spine, you're also getting that sick feeling in your stomach.
So I guess sleeping with her's out of the question, right?
Ask about the hippie chick, not the other scary one. The scary one, maybe.
Okay, as soon as she makes eye contact with you,
Yep.
she turns, wraps her arm around the large knighted figure, okay, that's talking with the Warforged, and starts walking away.
Guessing that's Uncle.
Can I make a perception check to recognize the... Now that he's turned towards me at least twice now, can I recognize Kyle?
He's wearing a full
Oh, he's wearing full
faceplate,
faceplate. Okay.
full armor. You can see the marks of marauding on him. I will allow you a history check with advantage in order to guess who he is. As long as you go over a 10.
19.
Yeah, you, it's not hard to figure out that's Kyle.
Okay. I mean, is he the same size as my dad?
Yeah,
Okay,
same
so-
size.
okay,
you get
same
the same
build.
general feeling and aura from
Yeah.
him. Okay, it's exactly the type of armor that you've heard described. You even see the Tachikoma next to him.
The what?
Oh. That hurts.
You know Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
They're
little
red metal
robots
tanks.
that have like the legs that come out with little wheels on the end, and they kind of look like a bug with a big ass butt coming straight up in the air.
Okay.
They're kind of like a
And they
next
have like
to
little arms
large
coming out
robot.
the front. It's kind of like a scorpion, only instead of with a tail, it has like a suitcase coming up its ass.
We're already there.
Which is the most technological thing that you've seen since you've gotten here.
Makes sense.
Who is walking away and get another perception roll because of your experience.
Advantage or no?
No. This is one of those small things that you have a smaller chance of picking up on.
12.
Just barely. I was going to say 11 for the DC. You can see it powering up, which looks like it's probably getting ready to do something. But you're not familiar with this apparatus. You're not sure what it's doing. Okay, now the rest of you are all walking towards. You see the girl that gives kind of chills up your spine walking away with the armored one. And Aaron still hasn't noticed you guys. And the paladin and the girl, and now the shadowy figure and the werebadger are all kind of looking at you weird. Warforge.
Friend.
I mean, I guess he's trying to tell us not to go near there.
Saying please no.
How far away is the giant paladin and the female away from the group at this point, distance-wise?
I'd say they're about 3 to 5 feet away from the group. They just started walking away, just as we're starting this. What are you doing?
Does my character see the paladin like do this, like shake his head no?
Yeah. You recognize the paladin.
She's just gonna turn around because he's asking politely, so she's not gonna do that. She's gonna go bother the kids again.
Okay, the candy cane turns around and goes back to the kids.
No need to.
Well, we don't see you anymore. We realize the kids ate you.
What are you doing?
I really
Okay.
wanted to say that.
Yeah, you've waved to the Warforged,
He
but
doesn't want me to come over. That's.
you're just gonna wait?
I'll look over you and say, well, should we?
I also saw the Warforged.
Before, give it a chance for the rest of the table. What are you guys doing?
Do I see it?
Yeah, you see this whole thing.
I'm just gonna continue walking toward him.
Okay. And you?
I'm still heading over to the chick.
Okay, they're now about 10 feet away.
What should we do?
Okay, the Warforged lowers his hands and prepares to greet them. Aaron still has his back to everyone.
And the two people are 10 feet away.
Well, now about 30 feet away from you, about 10 feet away from the group.
I'm gonna kind of call out to the group as we're approaching. Don't cause trouble. And then, can I use Ride the Lightning in a non-combat situation?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do
As
that.
you state that, Aaron turns around. He finally made his perception check to hear you.
Okay. And then
He looks
as
at you. You see his eyes grow huge.
Then can I Ride the Lightning now? Just poof out of his vision.
Where are you riding the lightning to?
Right in front of my mother. Bitch trying to run. No, bitch. I need to say right before we get into that.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna call that
We're
shit.
gonna take a break right here. This is perfect.
Shit's about to hit the fan.
No, that bitch
Okay.
ain't running again.
We're gonna take a break before we get into family drama because I need a cigarette before that. Oh shit!
And I thought it was going to be horrible. Me
I
going
said
to hit
no
on his
combat.
freaking
I'm not trying to
I
blow
know.
apart people.
I know.
I'm not letting her run again.
So
just
we
wanted
will
to
be
get her
back in a
dog
few
vocal.
minutes after we have a quick cigarette and maybe go for dinner because it is that time.
order it
I
anyway.
just wanted to say hi to the Warforged.
Okay, and then when we get back, it's going to be the meeting of
Mommy.
family.
Yeah.
Every Christmas
I just want to go
family
there and
drama.
annoy Aaron.
Yeah, Sam with the 200 IQ strats is going to jump right in front of his... Oh boy, yeah.
It's ought to be
So,
fun, Pride.
if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll be back in... I don't want to tell you exactly how long because I don't know how long. Anywhere from 10 minutes to a half hour.
Yep, we'll be back.
We will be back, though. So, see you then.